So the main idea of creating the e-exporting program was to incentivize the SMEs around the UK to export more. And how can you do that? How can you test the market without really going there, or how can you test the market in a very cost-effective way? So we decided to have partnerships with e-marketplaces around the world. By the way, I come from Alibaba.com, where I worked for 3.5 years as a marketing manager, and that's one of the reasons why I joined the program. Nowadays, we have a partnership with over 15 e-marketplaces, and we also have another 35 partnerships which are ongoing, and we're also negotiating better terms for you guys to use those platforms. If you come through UKTI, you can either have a better rate, or you can have a discount on the commission fee, or you can have a free listing. So it depends on the platform, and it depends on the country you would like to go to. I just want to share with you some of the numbers. So nowadays we have 15 e-marketplaces listed on the program. We have helped over 280 companies to trade in a more efficiently on e-marketplaces. We also have something which is a bank with expertise in there, where we can help you with. So let's say you need some help on localizing your content, or you need any help with logistic partners, or you need any help with integrators. So we also have a bank which are working with us to help you on the digital journey. So what do we do as a digital advisor, as an e-commerce advisor? So we can improve your listing online. We can offer advice. We can offer advice on VAT. We can offer advice on how to improve your Google listing, how you can localize your product better, where can you take your product to. So I think this is a very good resource the government is offering, and it's free of charge. So if you need anything which is digitally speaking, you can get in touch with UKTI and ask for one international trade advisor to come to your business, and then we can take the process further. These are some of the marketplaces we have a partnership with. So we've got the 15 of them in here. We are trying to work with a lot of marketplaces in China. China is craving for British products, as we all know. And we try to match the Chinese demand with the British products. So we gather data from the websites to see what's needed and how we can introduce the brands around the UK to those websites. You don't need to be a huge brand, you don't need to be famous, but if you have a good product, and if it's a good fit for the e-marketplace in China, for example, there are different models. They can either buy on a wholesale from you, or you can use their e-marketplace and open up a storefront. There are many different models where you can work with them, and we do the bridge for you. So some of the examples, so Tmall, we work in partnership with Royal Mail. So we can introduce you to a partner who's going to help you on listing on Tmall and not spend a lot of money in it. We've got a huge success with TradeMe. It's an e-marketplace in New Zealand. They have about 3.8 million people using the website. Just to give you an idea, New Zealand has got about 4.5 million people living there. So it's a huge platform which isn't so well known in the UK. And the majority of these platforms, they also want to get a lot more British brands selling on their site, which is a very good timing for the SMEs around the UK to go abroad and use the exporting program for that. We also have two B2B platforms. One is Alibaba.com, and the other one is 1688.com. I'm going to explain the difference between them. I don't know if you guys know about Alibaba.com. Do you guys know? So Alibaba.com is the largest, it's one of the largest B2B platforms. If you list with them on Alibaba.com, you're going to be selling on a B2B basis to the whole world apart from China. Because the Chinese B2B businesses, they use the 1688, which is in Chinese. And we also signed an MOU with them in October last year to get the British products selling to China on a B2B basis. We have about 6 brands already listed, and they have shared a container of products, and they are shipping to China at the end of this month. So it is taking off. The Chinese market isn't the easiest one to work with. There are many rules and regulations we need to follow, but once you get if you get the whole process done very well, then you do have a very good chance of succeeding. So that's more or less some of the platforms we are working with, and this is the advice you can get from the digital specialist. So we can help you with the digital routes, where to go, how to go. Shall I list on every single site out there? Shall I not? How am I going to go about it? We also point you to the right direction, how you do your research. Can you use the British Embassy in those countries? We do have a service for that. If you want them to do a research for you, if you want to do a service of introduction, we can help you with that as well. We also look at your Google listing. We try to help you with Google Analytics. We try to help you to come up on searches easier. And we also look at SEO presence, how, keyword density. Fashion is a busy space. So if you're going to do any PPC campaign, we need to think how you're going to maximize your money without throwing money on Google and not getting enough results. So we try to analyze everything for you, and then we can do follow-up notes, which is kind of an action plan, and then it's up to you if you want to implement them or not. And we also work very closely with the platforms in order to promote the British products in a more aggressive way. So we had a partnership with shoe.com, which is in China, and we had their website all branded with a great British campaign, and with the products which are British and were selling on the website. We want to do a lot more of it. We also did one with a platform in Japan called Lasso. They sell a more high-end fashion. And we also did a takeover of their website, and it was all branded. And the idea is not only to merge you into the platform, but also help you to sell through those channels. So these are the services we can help you with when we introduce you to one of the expertise members we have in our bank. So we have people helping with logistics, marketing, payments, language translation, localization, legal issues, VAT. So if you have any problems or if you want to know more about it, we can introduce you to the right people who can help you throughout the journey.